Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Sun. There's still a ways to go before we reach the league itself, so I guess we've got to pass through Victory Road right now. Let's do this.
I noticed that Rotom is starting to give us unsolicited advice that I never asked for, and he really needs to just shut up and be my magic familiar.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get buddy-buddy with an AI. They assume things, because they don't have real human emotions and societal norms.
That's cool. That's how Shodan got started. You're encouraging Shodan, you know that, right?
I haven't played the game. I'm a pleb, I'm sorry, I only play Spyro.
Well, what a great opportunity, because guys, if you are a contributor to the HellfireComms Patreon, perhaps for one of his infamous quick looks, he can actually take a look at the System Shock games for PC. The original, the remastered, anything is possible when you contribute to monthly Patreon.
Come on, man, have some heart, Jesus. Also, we don't do PC quick looks, that's for part of PC.
Okay, fair enough. But still, give him money, guys. It's a great idea. Wink.
Once again, he's only shilling because he gets a cut. Jesus Christ. Anywho, do you remember this part of the game, mate? I seem to recall not really facing that many trainers on the run-up, so I guess they bulked it out a bit.
Yeah, it's been a bit since we did this particular version of Victory Road. The only thing I really remembered is that here, I found, well, you know, obviously in Pokemon Sun, I found my Alolan Vulpix for that. But by then it was too late, my team was already settled. I would have loved to get him earlier, because otherwise that would have worked out. I want to mention something about Malamar, by the way. Obviously he's supposed to be an upside-down squid, but I always thought it was super weird that he stands on his fins like little tiny feet. This is like something you do when you have an action figure. You flip him upside down, and you give him some part and you designate that as the feet, but they're never quite meant to be feet, you know what I mean? That's the end of that story. I just always thought his feet were a little dorky and weird.
Okay, well he's dead now, so we don't have to be frightened by Malamar anymore. The secret here, kids, is always be frightened of other people different from you.
Exactly. That's basically a good way to go through life.
Oh, Jesus. And this, when Dove has announced they're doing a 2-year, campaign with Steven Universe for body positivity.
Man, I am kind of surprised that thing is going to be 2 years. As we all know, only 4 episodes are about to come out at that time, so that'll probably be the best way to do it.
Mwah! Italian chef kissing his fingers, not Jeff. He's absolutely right, of course. Man, how weird is it that the first time we've heard from Jasper since Earthlings is fucking a Dove commercial?
Yeah, it's so weird to hear Jasper go, well, you shouldn't make fun of people for looking different. I'm like, that's literally what you have done, and you are still currently a fucking spiky-eyed corruption monster right now, so you've got no room to fucking talk.
You know, it's obviously a prelude to how she'll act when she's redeemed and whatnot. Rebecca said she loves her and Bismuth as well, and Bismuth has been getting name-dropped left, right, and centre.
Well, the thing is with Bismuth, you have to remember she has that voice actress that obviously they can't pay her much for, so...
I don't know. Obviously it's the crazy chick from Orange is the New Black. I honestly forget her name. She's really good in that show, apparently. Obviously, I should know her name. I'm just waffling right now. But I don't think it's money or anything like that. I think it's just time, really. It's for the same reason, Sinbad couldn't keep playing Mr. Smiley. He was on tour at the time.
I suppose, but you have to remember the very erratic production schedule of Steven Universe. This contributes to that a ton. Why are you guys doing this in sync? That looks a little weird, and I'm a little concerned.
Well, you know, they're all part of the same dojo, I guess, and this is their workout routine. Although I do have to laugh at that you can just dodge all of them at once.
Well, good thing they are all working out in sync. Is this a new area? Oh, I guess it is.
He had to land somewhere after having a bit of a boo-boo, an accident at the hands of us, the God Trainers.
Yeah, well, Necrozma, I guess I'll give you a little cup of energy, but unfortunately you're gonna have to work for me now.
I give him a Senzu Bean, and now we fight him, only to add him to our collection.
Are you really gonna take this motherfucker to the league? That'd be great.
No, I'm not taking him to the league. He's going right in the box. I don't like using legendaries for my Pokemon League runs, I'm sorry.
Yeah, same here. I mean, that does feel like cheating a little bit.
I'm sorry, this thing should have been fought by Goku in the Tournament of Power. Don't tell me that wouldn't have been hype.
That would have been pretty hype, and I still think normal Necrozma looks way fucking better than Ultra Necrozma.
I agree. Like, I still like Ultra Necrozma, and the fact that, you know, this thing is the shell, the weighted armor, so to speak. But, yeah, I think this one just looks a lot better overall aesthetically.
Although, I'm still trying to figure it out, because obviously with Necrozma's arms here, with Ultra Necrozma, those are his legs, and I'm sitting there going, so is he standing on his head, or floating on his head? Like, how does the armor work?
I guess we'll never know. The secrets are locked within Game Freak's character design vault forevermore.
There.
He is in a box! Sorry, I didn't mean to catch you off guard there.
That is a little bit of a random. Let's capture this extremely powerful Pokemon, but let's send him on a vacation to Pokepelago. Actually, you know what? I think that would work really good for Necrozma. I can totally see him just kind of lounging on the beach, soaking up all the light he needs, just sitting here with his little drink. It's great.
He gets his own page, all to himself. He doesn't have to worry about being obsessed by the light of the Z crystals anymore. He can just stay there forever. Nah.
I'm gonna call him my special friend.
Special friend. And then it just, like, takes letters off for some reason, because special friend isn't allowed.
It just really does seem weird to kind of nickname legendaries for that. It just doesn't really fit.
Yep. Alright, I guess we're done here. Ultra Necronium Z. That's a bit of a mouthful.
Now, I'm trying to remember if you need that to evolve in the Ultra Necrozma, or if he only evolves in Ultra Necrozma one bit to do his Z move, then he goes back to normal.
I think that's what the Ultra Necronium Z is for. You pay attention to Chorus while I look this up.
I don't want to pay attention to Chorus. I can only pay attention to his stupid hair.
Ultra Necrozma.
I'm sorry, Chorus, weren't you a fucking villain? Like, legit?
Oh, well, you know, different universe. Okay. It allows it to transform into Ultra Necrozma after fusing with Solgaleo or Lunala, and allows it to upgrade its Photon Geyser, or Photon Geyser, into the special Z move, Light That Burns the Sky.
Which sounds like a not very good expansion of No Man's Sky like most of them, so I'm not really looking forward to that.
Jeez. This attack inflicts attack or special attack damage, whichever stat is higher for the user, Necrozma. This move ignores the target's ability.
Okay, well, I guess if it's a death laser, it tends to do that. Dude, look, I know that game is really fascinating, but you're gonna run down your phone battery like crazy.
Turns out he's actually just playing the Switch. Oh, I've got the volume all the way up. We're doing mad science here, folks.
Yeah, he bought 2 Switches and he put them in his jacket so he can play them wherever he wants.
I'm playing Bayonetta 1 and 2 at the same time. Off I go to fuse more unwilling creatures together.
Chorus, what a wacky, lovable guy?
If you guys can find a cheap copy of Black or White 2, pick it up. It's one of my favourite Pokemon games. It's one of the best Pokemon games.
Really? High praise, huh?
Oh yeah. It's basically what I think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon should have been. It's a sequel that advances the story of, you know, in the original while adding its own, like, bits and pieces here and there to make it feel fresh.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I agree with you there. This is what this game should have been, as opposed to a carbon copy 80% rehash, but that's just me. I'm Glalie.
His teeth kind of take away from the horror of the whole thing, really. He looks like he should be wearing braces.
You like Pokemon?
I've got Pokemon in my floating truck.
My mom bought me some Pokemon cereal. Do you want some?
I thought you said Bionicles for a second, though.
I like Bionicles, too.
I like the fire one the best.
You check out that reboot thing on Netflix?
No, and I will never check out that reboot thing on Netflix. It is an affront to the original.
Yeah, I saw a review of that, and that didn't really look that good for that. And I'm somebody who didn't really see the original reboot, but they took Megabyte and they turned him into some gigantic seaweed brow motherfucker for that. I'm not sure what they were doing for that kind of deal, but at least his voice actor that they got to replace Tony J sounded really close, so that's fine.
Remember that episode of Reboot where that one character had a fucking, like, rock-off with Megabyte?
No, because I'd never really seen Reboot.
Fair enough. I used to enjoy it. I enjoyed it so much that when I was on an outing with, like, my playgroup or, like, school or whatever, I would call home, like, a few times to make sure my mum, like, taped Reboot, because it was, like, the season or series finale or whatever.
Did she tape it?
She did.
And was it a good series finale?
It was!
There we go. That's a mom worth keeping.
And Mum 64, bless her. She turned 60 this year.
Wait, Glalie has evolution. Oh, okay. So there's Snowrun. Is there a Mega Glalie? I don't think there is.
Huh.
Oh, no. There's that Snowlash shit. I remember now.
Frostlass, yes.
Well, whatever. There's fucking ice involved.
I get you're not wrong, and when you're not wrong, you're partially right. Oh, I hesitated, and I got caught by a hiker.
I thought she was like, all my Pokemon, all my luggage, and I thought she was going to say that they all got stolen, which I feel bad.
Well, you know, Victory Road is a test, and if you can't pass the test, you don't deserve to have Pokemon or possessions.
Yeah, it is a test to see if they can get through without wearing any fucking sweaters.
What's your opinion on Emolga, mate? Because I'm not sure if this counts as, like, a Pikachu clone. I think Pachirisu for that generation was more fitting for that title.
No, Pachirisu was Generation 4's Pikachu, wasn't it? Emolga is Generation 5's Pikachu.
Oh, yes, that's it. I'm a dum-dum stupid head.
Well, they all kind of blend together after a while, let's be honest for there. But, I don't have a problem with Emolga. I like the design. I think a flying squirrel, that's kind of neat. It's cute. Better than Pachirisu. No cool song like Dead End, unfortunately, but other than that, I still like him.
Boo, I'm spooky.
So am I.
Let's be spooky together. Yeah, I just love how they pop up out of the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, the bombing's just like, boo, motherfucker.
This is precisely too many arrows, but we've got to make up for Hawkeye apparently not being in Infinity War, so here you go.
He's not in Infinity War?
I'm just making a joke. I haven't really been following it that closely because I do want some surprises here and there. I still haven't seen Black Panther or, like, Thor Ragnarok, and I really want to, because Spider-Man Homecoming was really, really good. I was surprised.
I haven't watched a lot of movies in a long time.
You should.
I guess I should. I don't know, I've always had the problem with just kind of the wind-up. I just don't like doing it. I don't like winding up. I guess I'm somebody who just prefers to get something done, and I hate the build-up. And this is true at work in real life. Like, I just fucking hate wasting time. Let's just do it and get on with our lives, you know?
Well, you know, once they are able to inject movies directly into your brain, then, yeah, we'll be all good.
Yeah, I mean, the only trade-off is that every so often you have to stand up and shout McDonald's at the television screen for it to continue. You've never seen that, have you?
No, please. I was just distracted by something. Go on, explain.
It was a patent, supposedly, that apparently what would happen is like the streaming technology, but apparently so often ads would come up and the person would have to stand up and say the name of the product to continue what they were watching.
Oh yes, McDonald's, the game will continue.
Just summon the dark McDonald's god every time you chant.
Alright, I have to say this. I like the ice cream Pokemon. I know, I'm a stereotype. I just find them cute.
That one's got like a shard of ice in its head. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
No, that's like the flake that you get in ice cream.
Are you sure about that? Because it legit looks like an icicle fell on its head.
Well, that's part of its body, but in real life, ice cream that look like this can have a flake in them. And 99, as we call it here.
Alright, I must ask you a relevant question then, because let's be honest, there's not much going on here. What is your favorite type of ice cream?
Oh, that's tough. Favorite type of ice cream? You know, up until recently it was mint choc chip, but that's flavor. Do you mean like type as in like brands and makes?
No, I mean flavor, that's fine. And mint chocolate chip is a really good one. They make some really good milkshakes, for example, for that. But if it's not mint chocolate chip, what would you say your favorite is?
It's a Ben & Jerry's flavor. I'm looking it up right now because I honestly can't remember exactly what it's called.
Is it everything but the?
No, it's something to do with peanut butter, but I can't remember. I don't think it's peanut butter cup. It has like chunks of the stuff in it. I
love Ben & Jerry's everything but that, and one of the reasons I used to be so fucking fat is that I would sit down and eat pints of this shit, because it's so fucking decadent and ridiculous and stupid and good. It's got every, like, 5 candies in it, and some of them that shouldn't even be in there at that rate, so I love that type of ice cream. I haven't eaten it in years, of course, because, again, that's what happened that got me to where I was, but it's easily my favorite type of ice cream.
Well, hopefully you don't go on a binge now, and yeah, don't blame me if you do. Don't spite me.
I'll spite you a little.
Oh, he won a battle! A little baby's growing up!
Yeah, now he's just one.
There you go. EXP. EXP for everyone.
And Stallion, even though Stallion didn't really do much.
Indeed. Alright, we're almost out of Victory Road here. Are you ready for what comes next?
Is it the Pokemon League by any chance?
How do you know? It's like we've played this sort of game
I just
before.
had a hunch. Just a guess.
I just had a hunchback in Notre Dame.
That was a terrible joke, and please apologize.
I'm sorry.
Good.
Well, I mean, you ruined the movie for me by having Tony J shout at Atomic Pile Driver when he dies.
I don't remember that bit, but that sounds really funny. I kind of need to rewatch that.
Are you going to join us for the third Disney-Fon this year, even if it's just for like one or two things?
We'll have to see.
Yeah. See, the thing with Helldragon is I just basically present him with stuff, and he'll either say, yeah, I'm interested in that, or no, I'm not interested in that, and it's taken me a while to get used to that, but I do appreciate a straight answer, I will say, though.
To be honest, and this is real life stuff that all you guys need to kind of listen out there for that, it's really kind of important to know when you have to control your time for that. Great wing flapping, I'm just going to interrupt this. Just that wing flapping was like 10 frames a second, and it was hilarious. But really, you got to know how to control your time for that. And this is something that is important to me, obviously. For that, because it's not necessarily bad if there's something you don't necessarily want to do for that, because you have your own priorities. You've got to stick up to that, because nobody else is going to stick up for them, let's be honest. You've got to control that yourself. I
agree. I don't understand, but I agree.
Well, as long as you agree, that's fine, because that's how it's going to be, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Vagavolt's my best friend.
Yeah, so fast!
He's really fast, guys.
Stop it. Stop being Glalie. This ain't Game Grumps.
You sure about that?
No, not the zoom in.
Zoom in on Jeff Bridges, thank you.
The Glalie abides.
That brief look at Decidueye, he's like, are you fucking kidding?
Oh, and now I'm fated. Thanks, Game Grumps Jr.
I did watch that bit that you linked on Twitter, where they were talking about, they were playing Breath of the Wild, and they were talking about the grandmas, they were one-upping each other.
Yeah, it's like the one-upping grandmas, the Jewish grandmas. Like, my grandson graduated from Harvard, well, my grandson's the Pokemon Master.
My grandson's a Nazgul.
Destroyer of worlds.
My grandson has 4 stomachs.
Like a cow. Yeah, they do some good shit, and I will say, even their Zelda playthroughs, which I don't really care for, apart from Link to the Past, which I think was great. Like, say, Wind Waker, for example. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't care for the playthrough. It's one of the funniest things they've done when it's in a compilation. Definitely check that out. Wind Waker HD.
And I gotta, again, give some props from some Tyranitar representative over here. I'll have to sit down one day and kind of create my ultimate team from, like, all the generations. I'm not really sure what I would pick for that, but that would be a good challenge, I think.
Sad to say, you know, there's more than 6 gens now, so you can't have one per generation.
That's true, yeah. We'll have to really... Well, we can safely ignore Pokemon X and Y, I think.
Oh my god. Someone just retweeted fucking Netflix subtitles for Dub Yu-Gi-Oh! And Joey, he says, what are you talking about, you? It's spelled WHATTAUTAWKIN about YUGE. And then here goes nuttin, spelled exactly how you think nuttin is spelled. Jesus Christ, I don't know what the decision was to make him lean hard into that Bostonian accent or whatever, but it just works. It's iconic at this point.
Well, I mean, it's for kids. They were like, that's for kids. Let's give them a funny accent. Let's go bankrupt, guys.
Did they go bankrupt?
They're a shadow of their former self. They apparently are the... Well, the last time we've heard from them, they reorganized into the 4 Licensing Corporation, but let's be honest, we haven't heard shit from them since, so I would safely assume they're dead.
4 Licensing Corporation. It doesn't have the same ring to it, really.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring to it as fucked up the One Piece dub.
Oh, Geigo, dreaming.
I'm giving it up, sorry.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just looking at like links to 4Kids edits and whatnot. The one that gets me the most, like I can understand getting rid of what could be seen as blackface, but there's like this one where a guy's got a gun pointing at his head and they changed it into like an inflatable hammer on a string or something.
It looked like a goddamn bubble gum. I remember, not a bubble gum, a bubble gun, like something you would buy for like $1 at a dollar store for that. Yeah, I remember that. Oh man. And of course the Yu-Gi-Oh! Edits, because let's be honest, there's kind of a lot of death in that series, so you're gonna have to walk around it a little bit. You have to remember, obviously. I think probably my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Edit is probably the Dark Energy disc when he dueled Arcana, which as we know, in the original Japanese version, were just fucking buzzsaws. They would just cut your fucking legs off if you lost.
That's like an example of an edit which I think still works in like the edited context, because oh yeah, the buzzsaw hits you, you go into like the Shadow Realm. That makes sense.
Yeah, but they did other Shadow Realm versions better. Like, remember when they dueled Loomis and Umbra, and they were up on the top of the tower? Obviously, in the original version, if you lose, you fell, you died. But in the edited one, if you lose, you fell into the Shadow Realm, you're still kind of falling to your death. So that kind of works better for that, obviously.
Yeah, I guess so. We're just dub purists on this one, I guess.
I suppose. There's nothing really pure about the dub, but we'll go with that, I guess.
God, is this battle over yet? I forgot how long this took me, although I am fighting a veteran and his apprentice, I guess? Sorry, I kind of lost track of the English language for a second, though.
Yeah, that tends to happen to me a lot, but you'll get used to it.
You're gonna have to come down eventually, and I will find you.
Jeff Bridges, you don't have any Pokemon left. I don't know what you're doing.
There you go. That should just about do it. Ah, no!
My own personal bug type.
Gotcha. Save some for the rest of them. Is that it? We done here? Oh, jeez, no, there's more Pokemon.
Well, I know this is the last one. This is a fortress, which, yes, you just remembered that fortress exists.
What's the Pokemon that you always forget about? Stupid question, I know, because then you'd have to remember it to remember that you forgot it.
Yeah, that's a good question. Hold on, give me a second. There's... the Slug comes to mind. I legit forget about the Slug all the time.
What Slug are we talking about here?
The Slug we fought in the last part.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The one that's different depending on what side of the mountain you get it. For me, it's Burmy.
Trapinch. I always forget that Trapinch is a thing.
No, I remember Trapinch because he evolves into Flygon.
He does?
Yeah, he does.
Huh. See, again, I forgot, because I fucking don't remember anything about Trapinch.
Well, it's Trapinch, Vibravia, then Flygon, but point stands.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Vibravia is part of this, too. Look, it's just easier to get a Mawile, because it's simple, straightforward. Mawile is cuter, I didn't say that. Just saying.
He totally said that. A Helldragon and Mawile sitting in a tree.
I'm going to fucking KILLING you, killing you guy.
Killing, and that doesn't rhyme, but whatever. I'm just gonna very carefully go around the grass, and we should be at the mountain's peak.
Let's hope so. Let's be honest, this game peaked a while ago.
I would have exclaimed that with open mouth, but I had tea and said open mouth, so...
That was beautifully timed, don't lie.
I'm not lying, I'm just denying.
Yeah, probably for the best. Really gotta fix this mountain. Gotta get it to stop snowing. We're gonna build a bridge over there and get it to stop.
Yeah, just build like a giant Mr. Burns-esque sun disk so no snow can ever hit the mountain again.
Is it okay to tell you a story passionately? No? Okay, I'm just gonna tell it boring and rationally then.
Like, smash cut back to us and we're just like an icicle.
So we carved out a natural landscape and put in a bunch of human technology, and we don't think there's a problem with it.
If the Tapus say it's fine, we're fine with it.
I'm pretty sure the Tapus are charging some monster rent.
Well, they would have to be okay with us, because I question the logic of, like, spirits being okay with you defying their sacred grounds.
Even better question, what does a spirit need with rent money?
Very good question. One I am unfortunately unable to answer.
Well, obviously they buy a ton of Tapu Koko.
There you go.
They're just franchising their names everywhere, let's be honest.
Yeah, he's just getting like constant residuals and whatnot. That's why he can afford to not protect the islands all the time. He's just busy off canning his money and pay someone else to do it for him.
Yeah, just hires Blackwater to go fucking do it. Let's be honest, the Aether Foundation would have been stopped a lot sooner if Blackwater was under the fucking... What was the enemy team in, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? You know, the one with, Monsoon and shit.
The Winds of Destruction.
Was that what they were called? I think that was the military company they were part of. I don't know, just bring them there, that would work.
Yeah. Huh. I think something's missing here from this version of the game.
Yeah, a sweater.
No, we fought Hao here, but he's not here anymore.
I wonder if that's gonna set up something disappointing.
Oh, shush. My nipples are rock hard!
Yeah, I'm noticing, Professor. It's getting a little weird.
Yeah, we are pretty cool like that.
Yeah, because we are on a mountain that's snowing. I've literally been asking this question all part. Aren't we cold?
It's fine. He burns inside. He should really see a doctor about that.
He probably knows that technique where if you control your breathing, you can actually weather extreme conditions. This is a real thing, by the way. I don't know the name of this guy, but this is a thing that he did to, like, climb a mountain in, like, just his fucking shorts and survive.
Was his name Avatar Aang by any chance? Because that's fucking airbending.
No, this is a real guy. I'd have to show you it.
All the thought of that raw, surging Pokemon battles makes me wonder why the hell I should care. It's funny how the lore in, like, Gen 6 and Gen 7 games always goes back to Kanto. It's never like fucking Johto, apart from that one garden thing where it was Johto. Shut up, Tom, you don't know what you're talking about.
The gym leaders in Kanto really messed my shit up. Boy, let me tell you something. I had a level 76 Charizard, and ultimately, at the end, all I had was struggle, and somehow I made it, so what's your excuse?
Oh, I can't take it anymore. I'm done. I gotta make a cup of tea after this, because I'm all fresh out, brother.
What? What's going on?
New stuff is happening.
Or are we gonna get a special starter exclusive power? I hope so.
Well, it's more a special exclusive event with companionship and friendship. This was our first Pokemon, and look at us now.
It's a small touch, but I like this scene.
We're reminded of how far we've come. We are filled with determination.
And together you face the Pokemon League. I like that. That's a good little touch.
There you go. He's not a grump all the time. He can be happy sometimes.
Yeah, you just have to make not bad shit. Good luck with that, guys.
Not bad shit, indeed. Have we got time for one more Roto Loto? We do, so let's do it.
Just gotta cast a little bit more dark magic. It's addictive. I'm sorry.
The instant wind star, Starstorm. I like this.
Finally.
Oh, that's not really going to help us inside, so I guess we'll see you next time when we finally take on the Elite Four of Alola. See you then.